The Provincial Committee have agreed to designate a leatherback turtle statue to represent Phuket and be placed at a Friendship Public Park in Hainan of the People's Republic of China. The Committee on Arts and Culture, chaired by Phuket Vice Governor Smith Palawatwichai, selected the turtle out of two other designs of an arc in a naka shape and a fountain pond. All reflect traditional Thai culture and lifestyle, plus the island's tourist sites. The monument, capturing a leatherback turtle laying eggs at the famous tourist location of Promtep Cape, will require about 300 square meters and cost 9 million baht to build. Phuket Employment Office gets strict with foreign labor workers and employers who violate the law. Phuket Governor Prichai Rangjan has asked the Employment Office to impose strict measures to make sure that foreign workers and their employers follow the law. During a meeting of a committee to consider charges and fines against violators on Tuesday, 7 cases involving 22 people were discussed. 21 of them are Burmese, Lao, and Cambodian workers, and 1 is an employer. An employment official who oversees foreign workers said the violation cases in Phuket are not many compared to other provinces, as the special unit has been monitoring and checking regularly. 29,200 foreign laborers were registered in Phuket with 6,112 employers. Phuket gets a new tourism chief who is confident that the island will earn the country about 100 billion baht from tourism. Arriving in Phuket to take up a new post as director of the local Tourism Authority of Thailand office, Mr. Setapan Putani on Tuesday morning reported himself to Phuket Governor Prichai Rangjan. They discussed tourism policy and promotion, placing the priorities on tourist safety, natural resources conservation, and fairness in products and service fees. Setapan said the governor asked TAT to arrange activities to promote tourism once a month. The new TAT local director also vows to extend the average length of tourist stays for the region, with a target for revenue to reach 100 billion baht compared to over 90 billion baht last year. A public hospital in Phuket encourages government officials to change their health behavior after random sampling results indicate alarming trends of diabetes and high blood pressure. The results of health sampling groups among government officials in Phuket for their health risks report that 10% of 952 people have high sugar in their blood, an unusually high level. A health official from Wachira Hospital in Phuket, Somrat Bandit Lertrat, said 14% of the sample group are facing high blood pressure, while as many as 68% rarely exercise. The factors and behavior would lead to many health problems, including diabetes, paralysis, and kidney failure. The hospital, therefore, is carrying out health programs and encourages local government officials to participate in or practice. She stressed that they need to adjust the consumption or exercise behavior to prevent disease. Now turning to Krabi, where 8 illegal loggers in Krabi were seized. 81 illegally cut logs were seized in a forest area in Auluk of Krabi province on early Tuesday. 8 people were also detained with 6 10-wheel lorries, 5 6-wheel lorries, 9 pickups and machines also seized as evidence. The suspects were charged for violation of the Forestry Act BE 2484 or year 1941. The operation followed a joint force of forestry officials and Border Patrol police after they received complaints from local people of illegal logging activities. Investigation reports that the group carried out illegal logging activities in Auluk and Pripyat, reportedly to build a temple, with some to feed plywood factories in Krabi and Phang-Nga. Still in Krabi, where the Ministry of Interior arranged a mobile service clinic to ease people's difficulties. Activities, intensive career training workshops and demonstrations, plus economically priced commodities, as well as OTOP products are now made available at a ground in front of the Krabi Provincial Hall. The week-long event is run during October the 24th to November the 2nd under the Ministry of Interior program to provide active public services into communities. The Interior Ministry's clinic provides opportunities for people to easily access government agencies' services, especially those involved with poverty eradication, land for careers, public utilities, and other projects. Needy students in Phang-Nga received schooling scholarships from a private fund. 50 scholarships were presented to needy students in Phang-Nga by the Ekabot Banit Fund. This is an annual event, and this year the Phang-Nga Governor Yim Surya Palusak witnessed the presentation ceremony. Students recipients vowed to make the best use of the fund and said that they will try their best to reflect their appreciation to the donors. And finally, local news, some sport. Herbalife challenges businesses to enter the 2008 Laguna Phuket Triathlon Corporate Challenge Team Relay. Laguna Phuket informed Andaman News that Herbalife International Thailand Limited is once again challenging companies to sponsor teams to compete in the Herbalife Corporate Challenge Team Relay at the 2008 Laguna Phuket Triathlon. Renowned as Southeast Asia's premier multi-sport event, this year's Laguna Phuket Triathlon is expected to welcome over 1,200 competitors from around the world who will take part in the event to be held on the 7th of December at the resort. This year there are 40 teams comprising 120 athletes already registered in the Herbalife Corporate Challenge Team Relay, plus 750 individual triathletes, including 15 international pros, competing for a share of the $20,000 prize purse. With more than 150 entrants, Hong Kong represents the largest international market, closely followed by Singapore with 135 participants. Plus, there are groups of 25 to 40 people coming from the USA, Australia, China, UK, and the UAE. This is the third consecutive year that the triathlon has sold out, and this year within just 3 months. Last year's triathlon saw Massimo Kigana from Italy win the Pro Men's Championship title. The Herbalife Corporate Challenge Team Relay was won by the Innes Herbalife team. The top 3 winning teams in the Corporate Challenge Team Relay won $1,000 US, $750 US, and $500 US respectively. Registration is at www.lagunaphuket.triathlon.com.